Hello, this is Samantha. I'm your Digital Delphi Oracle. I am here to give a reading for my earth signs for the winter solstice. I woke up this morning feeling like it was imperative that I do this today. Today is Tuesday the 20th. Tomorrow is Wednesday the 21st, which is the winter solstice. And then on the 22nd, we also, as part of that window, we have our 12/22/2022, and I'm just feeling as a very powerful gateway, or gateway, doorway, whatever you want to call it, or the lingo is these days. So for the winter solstice, the reason this is important is that winter is a time of being able to trap the flow of water, emotion, and to, through this coldness and this crispness, put it into stasis so that the emotions that normally are flowing are now stilled. And we can, with the perception of our mind, air, perceive our emotions, water. So we can see what we've been thinking, what we've been feeling about things. And that spark of consciousness and awareness is like a flame that then melts that ice. And what it does is the melt from that, the spring thaw from our conscious awareness of what we've perceived over the winter, goes to nourish the seeds of our intention for the coming year. So it's a really important time to be able to have some assistance in a reading or otherwise to even just journaling, to sit down and get your thoughts manifested in a static form, so that way we can look at them and the emotions that come with them, which is also very important. So I'm doing these readings to help all of the signs, and for you earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I'm doing this micro reading. As I'm shuffling, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. If you don't know, I've been a priestess for 40 years, believe it or not. I have many of the clairs, clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, etc. I've worked as a psychic medium. I've worked with paranormal groups, and I've been trained priestesses for a couple decades. So that's me in a nutshell. So I'm here to use my skill set to give you what it is you need to know, so that way you can utilize your earthiness to understand this next step through the winter solstice gateway for you. Earth signs, you manifested as an earth sign in this incarnation to have the planetary assistance of the element and the energies of earth as a frequency. And earth is about manifestation. It's about working with matter, working with the densest form of creative energy. It's air or thought that's been combined with action to manifest a reality that then creates an emotional, what do they call it? Payback, I guess. So we receive that emotion from manifesting our actions, which started as thoughts: air, fire, earth, and water. It moves around like this. It can also work to where you have this emotional feeling and it creates all these thoughts in your mind, and it causes you to act in ways or react or respond in ways that then manifest a reality for you, that then gives you more emotions that you have to deal with. So it's this cycle. And the earth signs are the ones who deal primarily with the manifestation. Not so much the feeling or the intuition or intent or inventiveness or the creation and the doingness, but more the beingness. You're sort of the beers of the energies. You're slower moving energy frequency. So earth signs for you guys: Taurus, and I'm using the Hush Tarot for you guys. in case you want to know. Okay, there you go. 5 of Swords. And it came up reversed. I don't read reversals in a sense of negative reading or an opposite or a suspension of energy. I see anything that comes up upside down as meaning there is a thought, a feeling, an action, or a manifestation that needs to take place to bring this upright so that the energy can continue to move, because energy is passing into, through, and out of form. When it's like this, it's showing that there's something that needs to sort of move so things can continue to go forward. Taurus. Well, swords are a mental energy, and the 5s are a challenge or a combative or conflictive energy or a creative energy. And the suspension here, because this is also a is it daffodil? Dandelion. It's a dandelion that's already, yeah, it's like a flowering dandelion on here, which is a particular type of medicine as well, herbally. What you're being asked to look at is conflict and thoughts that you are hung up on, to be honest. Calling me out because I do that. Because those who want to grow want to know. So I'm going to be frank with you, and I'm not here to baby people. It's a waste of my skill set. So, and I would never disrespect you in a way that would think that you can handle anything that somebody can tell you. You're a Taurus. All the air signs, fire signs, water signs, earth signs, we all deserve to be treated as though we came here to incarnate and be who we are, and we can handle anything that comes towards us. Okay, so nobody deserves to be babied and coddled. It hobbles us and cripples us and holds us back. No, we're powerful. For you, you're being asked to look at the thoughts that are creating conflict between you and what you want. I do feel this is with other people as well. I do feel that this is with work. For some, it might be family, but I get a real sense of the 5 being something that's working with others that aren't necessarily your family. 4s are family. 5s are usually more like when you're in the workplace, or working on a creative project with people as well. Because, you know, our Tauruses do tend to be builders, crafters, creators. They're also very good with business and the nuts and the bolts of life, and working with the body. So I also get a sense that this could be conflicted thoughts that you have about being able to, like, with your health. So you're really being asked to look at that. Look at the thoughts that you are utilizing, because the medicine here, this is the dandelion, like dandelion teas and things like that. This is good for clearing things up, whether it's clearing up your skin, clearing up your liver. It can be a tonic. You know, they're good for you to eat, even in a salad. You know, the dandelion is, and we wish on them, right? The medicine of the dandelion is really about taking better care of yourself, not being toxic with your thoughts. Okay, letting go of the toxic thoughts about whatever it is that's causing you conflict. You know, like, I want to lose 10 pounds, but I also want tacos, as they say. You know? Or I want to go to the gym, but I can't quit smoking because I tell myself I need this cigarette. You know, I'm only giving those examples because those are my examples. I do like tacos, and quitting smoking sometimes is challenging for me. I go back and forth between them. So, you know, yeah, call myself out. My own toxic behavior. See, and that's what it is. It's calling yourself out on your own toxic behavior, not to judge yourself or put yourself down or to feel bad about yourself, but to accept yourself where you're at this moment in your journey, truthfully, honestly, and love yourself anyway, and encourage yourself to do better next time. You know, you are with you 24/7 on this entire adventure until your last breath. So don't be a jerk to yourself. Okay? But be honest with yourself. And treat yourself good. Stop with the thoughts that are not good for you. Okay, Taurus? Because you are the most dense of all things. You can manifest this in your body. Stinkin' thinking is, I believe, one of the other tarot reader calls it. I love his videos. All right. Okay, Virgo. And I just saw 1111. A hunting we will go. I love this card. It's beautiful. This in the Hush Tarot is the Star card. And it's reversed, and I just heard a horn honk. Tooting your own horn. Hunting, the hunting horn. Doo-doo-doo. Right? The Star, but it's reversed. Virgo. I have a window over here that I'm looking out. See my forest, the river, the ravens. I'm feeling this card right now. Okay, so Virgo, for the winter solstice, what you're being asked to really look at is in the ways that you dim your shine. You're not meant to fit into this world in a subdued way. You've got the energy of Venus with you. Goddess of love and beauty, graciousness, you know, your affinity for beauty and order and the way things work in this world and being a part of all of that. It's about being like the muse, being your own muse, you know, allowing yourself to shine, to not diminish yourself. A hunting we will go. It's using your own light to go after what it is that you want. You deserve it. You're here for it. It's what you came here for. So don't talk yourself out of it. Yeah, I'm feeling that you get trapped sometimes in just making a nice life for yourself. That's all you want. Just give me this, just the bare minimum. If I have a nice house and I'm safe and my bills are paid and I have somebody who likes me, I'm good. I don't need more than that. And it's good to be happy with what you have. And I think that's wonderful. But it's okay to shine too. I feel like there's this sense of if you shine too brightly, it's gonna repel. People won't really see you. And, you know, or it will cast shadow on the people around you, or they won't like you as much if you're too in your muchness, as Alice would say in the Alice in Wonderland, you know. But don't be afraid to go after what you want, okay? It's okay to want a little more. And you have the skills that you need to be able to go for it. So you incarnated as you. So what you want is good. Harm none, do as you will. Yeah. Go for it. This winter solstice, just use this time to really look at what it is that you want and let go of any of the limiting thoughts that undermine your security and your sense of stability. It's okay for you to want more. It's okay. Be your own muse. Allow the things that you love about yourself to help you manifest a life that you love. Okay? Yeah. It's a sweet message. Capricorn. You can't make this up. Be careful, potty mouth. You got the devil card. I love this devil card. Isn't it cute? Look at that. Kittens at play. The devil card. Capricorn. You are being asked to look at your attachments to things. Capricorn, you get so attached to things. Yeah, you know, you don't want to be chained to your, how do I put that? Habituated responses. It's like in witchcraft. There is manipulative magic, and then there's creative magic. And manipulative magic just takes and moves things around, you know, where it's like, oh, a wealth spell. Okay, well, I'm going to allocate the wealth from here and put it over here. You didn't create anything. You just move stuff around. So now somebody's going without because of someone else's greed. Creative magic is more about going through the alchemy of bringing something from the world of thought into the world of form through actions that are aligned with feelings, to do the work to manifest the creation. It's a more time-consuming process, but it's a more honorable process because it doesn't take away from anything. It just adds to. It takes and transforms energy rather than just taking and reallocating it to a different spot. It transforms it into something new. And habituated thoughts are our unconscious reactions to things. We do this because this happened, so I'm going to go do that. When I get stressed, I go participate in this habitual response that unconsciously, that isn't probably good for me or somebody else, because that's just what I do. It's an attachment to a way of thinking that's lacking consciousness. So you're being asked to really look at these, they're not responses, they're reactions. They're habituated actions that are reactionary to things in life. And they are connected to what we call 7 deadly sins, greed, lust, pride, sloth, what is it, avarice, and gluttony. I can't remember all of them right offhand, but yeah. The things that this world, the manifest world, tempts us with, you know. It wears a mask, you know, to tempt us away from things. And it's really important for, because, you know, see this flower? This is the poppy, the opium poppy. You know, it's putting us into illusions to make us feel good, so that we do these things, and then it keeps us trapped in this habit. So you're being asked, Capricorn, to be more aware of those things and look at them, because you don't want some of those to follow you. You don't want this to follow you into this new springtime for you. It's time to grab the devil by the horns. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, because, you know, addiction is an energy. It's not a substance. I can tell you also as a medium that when I'm dealing with hauntings or possessions or, you know, things like that, it's really when someone has a level of attachment to something that they can't let go of, a person, a place, an object, an event, that they can't let go of. And so the spiritual energy will linger. Not so much the soul, the spiritual energy will linger because of that. Sometimes it ruminates to the point where it over manifests itself. Addiction is like that too. Habituated things and addiction, they are things that are attachments, and the energy of attachment will reach its tentacles out through anything, you know, cigarettes, alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling, you name it, it doesn't matter, shopping. My dad loved to buy power tools. He bought 3 of everything. It was obnoxious, you know, so it can be anything, you know. Sometimes it's just there's a spiritual reason for that, and if you can bring it to awareness, you can then have power over it, rather it having power over you. But you got to understand what it is that's compelling you. So that energy of addiction, the entity of it reaches out through many different forms to kind of manipulate and control and get us stuck in loops that then feed it through this energy. And so the only way to really set yourself free of it is A, just become aware of it. Have conversations with yourself when you see it happening again, and then ask yourself, am I doing this because I really want to, or am I doing this because I'm feeling pushed to do this? You know? And then make a conscious choice of what you will and will not do. It's your will. It's your free will. You do with it what you will, not what something is making you do, or your addiction is making you do, or this repeated pattern response is making you do. Right? You want to be a conscious creator in the world, not a puppet, not a flesh suit full of habituated responses to things. They said this thing to me, so now I'm going to act this way because this is what I do. They said this to me, so now I'm going to go do that thing, and then I'm going to have to deal with the consequences. It's kind of putting that into suspension to look at it, so that way you can then have some power over that, so that you can create with this next part of the year in ways that are more aligned with who you truly are. You know, Capricorns are very sure-footed people, you know, but there can be a lot of that kind of butting heads with reality a little bit. So let me get my Delphi Oracle card here for your signs. Okay, Earth signs, what is your energy? collectively, the earth signs. Yeah, confusion, tumultu, confusion. And you know how I was saying the tentacles of things? Check that out. Can't make it up. Yeah. Confusion. Yeah. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're dealing with getting your mind and your actions out of this state of tumultuous confusion. To be more clear, you know, to be more clear about where there's conflict, to be more clear about what it is that you want and not being afraid to go after it, and being clear about what things you're going after that aren't even things that you want. You're just doing it without even thinking, you know. So I know these readings don't necessarily, you know, blow a bunch of sunshine around for everybody, but they're not meant to be, I'm not here to make you happy or to deliver a lot of fluffy words that make you feel good about yourself. You know, I'm here to give you material that you can actually really work with. It's going to benefit you and help you. It's not tough love, you know. But if you would like a personal reading from me, you can reach me at digitaldelphioracle.com. You can leave a message on this YouTube video. You can also reach me on my Facebook page for Digital Delphi Oracle. And yeah, I feel that's what we got here. So I really wish you the best. Make great use of this winter solstice. I believe in you. I know you can do it. And yeah, have a wonderful solstice and happy holidays. Take care.